Is now the right time to sell? If you're asking that question in 2025, you're not alone. But the answer is far from one size fits all. Let's start with what's happening here in Richmond and the surrounding areas. Our market is still moving very quickly, and there is still not a whole lot of inventory. While there are lots of apartments being built, there are still not as many homes being built, still not as many homes that are going to close the gap between our market as it is and a balanced market where there are really enough homes for everyone and enough homes in price ranges that are attainable to everyone. However, buyer demand has stabilized a bit. So while we are still seeing some multiple offer situations, those 20 offer situations are now maybe more frequently 3, 4, 5 offers. So it is a little bit more attainable for buyers, but that also puts a little bit of a burden on you as the seller to make sure that your home is ready, priced well, and presented well. So gone are the days of just continuing to jump the prices up over what your neighbor sold their home for last year. You really want to focus, drill down, and look at what the market is doing right now, not 6 months ago. While prices have held up surprisingly well, especially in areas like Chesterfield and Henrico, prices have sort of leveled off a bit, and things are not, again, as crazy as they were 6 months or a year ago. Selling is seldom just about market timing. It is often more about life timing and what works for your life in the season of life that you're in right now. There are all sorts of reasons why you might want a larger house, a smaller house, a home on one level. Whatever that is always happening in any market. So look at what works for you now as much or more as what the market is doing. Those personal reasons matter just as much or more as what the headlines are saying. So let's talk strategy. If you put your home on the market this summer, you probably will have a good amount of traffic because the inventory is still low. So yes, it is still a good time to sell. You'll likely face less competition from other listings because we are still in a lower inventory market. So it's a good time to get out there and capture those buyers that are out there looking. If you're thinking of waiting, that's fine too, because again, it's more about personal choice than what's in the news. But keep in mind that as rates fluctuate, that does affect the market. And if rates go down, a lot of people are more willing to sell their homes. So we are still in a situation where a lot of sellers are stuck in their house because they've got low interest rates on their current mortgage, and they're not inclined to sell a home at a 3% mortgage to buy a home at a 6.5% mortgage. So once those rates drop and that gap is a little less, you're going to see more homes hit the market. You're going to have more competition as a seller. It's definitely a balancing act, but that's where I come in. I offer personalized market consultations where we're going to look not only at your individual house, how it stacks up to homes that have sold, homes that are currently on the market, but also the market trends, what things have been doing, what it looks like things are continuing to do, and we're going to keep an eye on your personal goals to make sure that we get you where you need to be. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about what that looks like for you, for your home, for your individual situation, I'd love to talk through it with you. Give me a call, send me a message, send me an email, and let's get something on the calendar to see what you can do now or later.